We have an old-fashioned lavatory at our orchard, which I built. There's a story in a book I read once, which I think is still in print, the Privies of Hampshire. And there's a story in it, anecdotal, apocryphal perhaps even, and it's about somebody who was visiting a country house. It was off the grid, as they say, and the visitor went to use the outdoors lavatory, and after she had done so came back and said in horror to the master of the house, oh sir, that there wasn't a lock on the door. And the gentleman said, oh, I shouldn't worry, we've been here for 20 years and we've never had a bucket of shit stolen yet. Anyway, sorry. Yes, this is an outdoor lavatory. There are certainly others, certain other designs, and possibly some better designs in this. This is basically a box and bucket system, and when it gets full it's got to be emptied, and Julia informed me yesterday that it was my turn. So there we are, let's go for it, as one does. Incidentally, there's a thing called toilet twinning, which is run by the amongst other people the charity Tearfund, the Evangelical Alliance Relief Fund, which I contribute to regularly, and I saw it advertising in a motorway service station. Toilet twinning, by sending some money to to people who do toilet twinning. There are other people who do it as well. They will build a toilet in a poor country to save people having to squat in the bush, running the risk of being bitten by snakes and other problems which you can read about, and greatly reducing the risk of chronic disease, which so saps the health of many poor people. So anyway, I'm not going to give you a close-up of what's going on inside here, but I'm just going to stop filming now. I don't have my head cam, and I'm going to remove the lid, and then put my gloves on, and then remove the bucket, and then take it to a hole which I've already dug, where a tree is going to be planted later. Okay, the Botti product has been placed into a hole in the ground, the correct place for it. Bit of earth thrown over there. I'm going to leave it like that because I'm going to plant a quince tree in here. It won't have any fruit on it for 3 or 4 years, and let's face it, probably every molecule in our body has been through an animal or a human's digestive system at some stage in the past. In some cases many times, so let's not be squeamish about this. This is low-tech sewage disposal. There are better systems than this, and if anyone has any videos about them, I'd be extremely glad for you to post them here as links. I have been thinking about getting a proper sort of long drop compost toilet, put up a proper one. But there's only Julia and I out here, and we manage quite well with this. It needs to be emptied several times a year. It's not a very nice job, but it's not that unpleasant, quite honestly. And gloves, shovel, suitable bucket. I'm not going to sterilise that either, because it's going to be put back to the same use again. Yeah, I just thought I'd post a little bit of reality there, and yeah, think about twinning your toilet. Not to boast, I made a decision last week that I would send a donation to Tearfund so that a school somewhere in a poor country could have a low-tech toilet block built for the benefit of the people there, and in the interest of us being very comfortably well off and other people being less so. And yeah, that's all. The only other thing there is to be said is that we use softwood shavings, which can be bought in large amounts, same sort of stuff that you use as guinea pig litter or whatever. You can buy it from horse suppliers and that sort of thing. So there we are. I should just go and return that bucket where it was, and now the little house in the orchard will be ready to use again.